on the cheek. 'Cause I've been dreaming of you all night, finally cuddling you and me. I noticed that it was storming, your hand is all I really seek. 'Cause I know holding you close feels right, suddenly huddling you and me. Must have been so nice to know that we are in sync, our hearts are in sync. Gosh, it's nice to know that all this time we're in sync, our hearts are in sync. When my days get really boring, I crave the sound of your own voice. And so I pick up the phone and then feel the rush that I gush when I blush. Late at night when we are walking, I think of how I made the choice. And so I share with you times of when I do much more than hush when I'm flushed. Must have been so nice to know that we are in sync, our hearts are in sync. Gosh, it's nice to know that all this time we're in sync, our hearts are in sync. Wake me from this dream, 'cause I found out we're in sync, our hearts are in sync. Though I'm scared of when it goes out of beat, would it be the cost of something that I just didn't need? And I'm scared that I'll be frozen up to my feet just when I see you with a girl that I simply cannot complete. Must have been so nice to know that we are in sync, our hearts are in sync. Gosh, it's nice to know that all this time we're in sync, our hearts are in sync. Man, it's nice to know that both our hearts are in sync, our hearts are in sync.
Dear to whoever might hear this someday, I met this boy and he really changed my life and how I view myself. It's just, I can't explain it. Look, it started out like this. Just going through my day, just walk and talk along, no matter what they all say. I believe that we were never wrong. What's in for us today? Before the sun is gone, no matter what, we'll find ways to make sure that we would stay up long. But what am I feeling deep inside? Is there something new you're trying to hide? The way that I look at you tonight, confused why it feels so right. And so I jump up high in the sky, wondering how we got this far. And now my mind spends all in the clouds, wondering if I'll be your star. But then I'm falling again, back to playing pretend, because I never thought that you would be loving the unlovable me. Let's see how far this goes. Until the time is just so why stop and leave the boat when we can try to do something new. Hey, quick, can I propose? I know just what to do, so trust me and start the show. Take a seat and just enjoy the view. I still remember the day when we first met. We were endlessly laughing inside the set. Admittedly, I got nervous. I was red, but I'll never forget how we clicked instead. So what am I feeling deep inside? Is there something new I'm trying to hide? The way that you looked at me tonight, why does it feel so right? Baby, you make me feel right.
thoughts wondering if I'll be your star. Because I'm falling again, but I know you'll take my hand, because I never thought that you would be loving the unlovable me. I hate that I could feel your touch in my dreams clearly. We were on concrete and you were clinging onto me. You wrapped your arms around me and I leaned onto you. You were wearing orange there and I was wearing blue. I'll cherish this place where paths entwine, where you are still yours and I'm still mine. In this quiet world where wishes roam, where hope feels like a fleeting home. It was too good to be true. It was then that I knew. Never was a believer, but was a big dreamer. So let me love you in this plane of existence. Hold my hand tightly and cover the distance. Feel this one moment and don't wake me up. Wish you love me like this in real life, but it's not. So I dive down deeper in hopes of your love, and I kept my head high and just smiled from above. Now turn down the lights and let's sleep for the night. So I smiled as I sleep, for you'll be in my sight. But dreams fade fast when dawn's breaking in, leaving fragments of you where dreams have been. You'll drift away with the morning light, a fading shadow in the pale daylight. So as night falls and dreams come alive, I'll return to you where memories thrive, wrapped in whispers of things unspoken, in this dream world where love feels unbroken. Eyes were drawn at the strike of one. Engaging words were kept at heart. These timid souls left task undone, that puts their trust in the setting sun. Gazes pass as the raindrops fall. Colored haze through against the wall. Flashes blinding just like the stars, tending wounds and healing scars. But the remarkable scent of gold brings rivers of sorrow to call. 'Cause under the bed of flowers it wept, where wooden boards kicked with every small step. The glaring lights in the soft slow movements, the trace of one hand could freeze the moment. Under the flowers. As time passed, it was hard to grow. The soul heals as it was foretold. Yet one yearns to clear the smoke. When flowers bloom, so does hope. For the remarkable scent of gold brings rivers of sorrow to cold. 'cause under the bed of flowers it wept, where wooden boards stick with every small step. The glaring lights and the soft slow movement, the trace of one hand could freeze the moment. Under the bed of flowers they build, decaying battles with false hope and will. Where one soul is left in the poor eclipse, a revelation that's sealed in the lips. What was supposed to be our story? Guess I've been hoping it would all end up in glory. What was supposed to be the ending? Guess I was wrong about the messages you're sending. Memories turn into words, heartbreaks turn into verse. Moments that I thought would last, but as I answered, it ended up being as one of my chapters. Oh, how I wish to tear off the page and watch all of our history be turned into calm. Oh, how I wish to spill all the ink and spread it over everything that shattered my soul. But here I am picking the pen, writing again and finishing what I started, yet I can control. Think of the time you played pretend. We would talk all posh and laugh at how we got offended. Think of the time you stayed up late and we'd stay inside the room and sing out loud until the day ends. Memories turn into words, heartbreaks turn into verse. Moments that I thought would last, but as I answered, ended up being as one of my chapters. But then again, I'm just someone you treated kindly. Your life goes on while I write our past into a story. Remind myself that I'm just being treated kindly. Your life goes on while I write out my favorite story. Please read the author's note. Oh, how I wish to tear off the page and watch all of our history be turned into cold. Oh, how I wish to spill all the ink and spread it over everything that shattered my soul. But here I am picking the pen, writing again and finishing what I started, yet I can control. But here I am watching you grin at someone else, not finishing what we started, what then left a hole. Drop a penny, drop a dime, hope to bribe you, to make you mine. Worth $1, worth the time. Risk a heartbreak, miss the sign. Drown in motion, go let that sink. Let's swim the ocean before the brink. just wasted money for all I know. I made the choice to join the show. I'm dancing on empty pockets now. Got dragged into deep wondering how. Let it be the gold I carry through this toxic behavior when I fall for you. Lost a gamble, lost you too. Fight the urge or just find someone new. Drown in motion, go let that sink. Let's swim the ocean before the brink. Just wasted money for all I know. I made the choice to join the show. I'm dancing on empty pockets now. Got dragged into deep wondering how. Let it be the gold I carry through this toxic behavior when I fall for you. Down in motion, go let that sink. Let's swim the ocean before the brink. Just wasted money for all I know. I made the choice to join the show. Drop a penny, drop a dime. Not even millions will make you mine. Now I am standing with the lessons I've learned, not running back as I turn to you. I've waited for so long and cried many times, read too deeply in your lines. Who knew? Now it's just me in my life, with thoughts that cut like a knife, that change my whole point of view. So now I'm standing with the lessons I've learned, and that's to never lose sight of what's true. You knew me more than I do. Every little tedious, meticulous thing you knew. Even though you pulled my weight, you stole my heart, you changed my fate and read the stars. With all those signs, I'm the fool. For all the times we were apart, didn't think I noticed that your little nose purple heart. Even though you ditched me more than once and twice, you left me broken, got me blind. I loved you more than you could. Now I am standing with the lessons I've learned, not running back as I turn to you. I've waited for so long and cried many times, read too deeply in your lines. Who knew? Now it's just me in my life, with thoughts that cut like a knife, that change my whole point of view. So now I'm standing with the lessons I've learned, and that's to never lose sight of what's true. To all the girls who stood up, to all the girls who did not, to all the ones who were hurt, to all the ones who were burned, to all the hearts that got cracked, to all the hearts that got back, to all the tears that were shed, to all the tears that were bled. No, your story's not the end. Now I am standing with the lessons I've learned, not running back as I turn to you. I waited for so long and cried many times, read too deeply in your lines. Who knew? Now it's just me in my life, with thoughts that cut like a depths of her soul, she's convinced she's unknown. The world's built inside of her own tiny great mind. She's destined to be more than what she is to be inclined. The leaves turning red, little lad had a home. Even then she was stoned, couldn't walk, couldn't roam. She picked up a pen, let the flow of ink dry. The thought has crossed her mind, maybe it all was worth a try. Run, 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 little girl, go through forest of autumn where your roots all have grown. Run, 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 little girl, for the creatures in the forest build your skin and heart and bones. La 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 la. La 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 la. The seasons have changed, little lad saw it all. It was sad, it was hard, and she had no one to call. She faced all the boulders sent by the deity up high, determined to protect the one she met as she passed by. Her trust slowly faded, little lad closed her heart. She was scared and she stopped her tracks, she was afraid to start. With pieces behind her, she looked back at where she came. She couldn't give up now, she still had dreams left to attain. Run, 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 little girl, go through forest of autumn where your roots all have grown. Run, 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 little girl, for the creatures in the forest build your skin and heart and bones. La 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 la. La 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 la. She grew up inches tall and then she learned to build her walls. This little girl ain't small no more, she was a child of all. Her passion sparked the flame inside her heart and spoke her mind. And still she ventured forth with fear, but she chose to be kind. She had to say goodbye and mourn the souls of distant time. Despite the rough dirt patches, she just